Hello everybody, so I'm going to be doing another IndyCar diecast review, special one here on 2020 IndyCar diecast that I have. But first, be sure to head over to Circle B Diecast, Plan B Sales for all your diecast needs. They have a lot of IndyCar diecasts, NASCAR diecasts, as well as other diecasts and a bunch of other racing merchandise. And be sure to use promo code CoreyK88 for free shipping on orders of $20 or more. And you can find some IndyCar diecasts there. I know they have a few of them from this year for 2021, which of them are on pre-order. I don't think anything's in yet, and a few from 2020 still. I believe they have in stock in some of the later releases, like I know Takuma Sato's one I think is just coming out. I don't know if it's quite in yet, but will be in soon, so be sure to check that out. Without further ado, we'll get into the diecast review. So first up is Josef Newgarden's number 1 Hitachi Chevrolet. This is very similar paint scheme that he's had the past few years with Hitachi. Obviously the black and the white there with the red trim on it. Obviously he's got the number 1 because he's the previous season champion for the IndyCar series. So the champion does have the option to run number 1. I know Scott Dixon won at 2020, but for this year he's going to keep the number 9 and not run the number 1. So it is their choice. I don't know what driver chooses it usually, or the team chooses it, but they do have the option to run the number 1 if they would like, but that's usually reserved for the champion. I know for the Indy 500, it is being run as part of a special tribute paint scheme there, so there are some exceptions to that. But overall, very nice looking diecast there. Obviously, we've got the new aero screens, which turned out really well there. Really nice, and I do like how Penske's got the driver name there. Some other teams have some other sponsors and stuff there, like they got the Chevrolet logo as well. So next one, we have the number 4, Charlie Kimball. This is RipKurrent, number 4 Chevrolet. This is for AJ Foyt Racing here. Don't know if he even ended up actually running this like livery, is what they call it, livery, whatever, versus paint scheme is what it's usually referred to in NASCAR. So that's one difference, being a NASCAR fan, getting kind of into IndyCar a little bit here. But another great looking diecast here. The light blue is really nice with on the black background. You've got a little bit of white in there as well. Really cool looking paint scheme. Got the blue coming down the sides there. Blue on the side of the wing. Again, very nice. And yeah, these aero screens did turn out really well. They did a really good job of incorporating them into the already existing mold, putting them in to the way the aero kit was the past few years there. It's really nice there. So next is the number 5 Aero McLaren SP car. Obviously, Aero McLaren's are your main sponsors there, for Pato Award. And if I can get this thing to focus, there we go. Real nice looking car here. It's got the black and the orange, a little bit of blue there, but not much. Very nice though. The orange really makes the car pop. Looks very nice. Obviously, got Aero there, McLaren. Pato O'Ward did have a pretty good season. Almost won a race there at Road America, but didn't quite pull it off. Just a very nice looking race car there. You've got McLaren on the back wing. One other thing I want to show you is I tried making a little custom kind of. I bought a second Pato O'Ward diecast and cut out some little things here, logos, to try to make a all of her Askew number 7 car, since the Aero McLaren cars were really somewhere last year. Just added a little bit of blue in the number 7 there. Didn't turn out too bad, but not the best. I just kind of stuck them on. There's little pieces of printer paper that I cut out, but did look pretty cool since they did not make a number 7 car at all last year. I don't know if they're going to make one this year at all either. We'll see. So, next one go to is the number 10 NTT Data Honda for Felix Rosenqvist. So, Felix Rosenqvist obviously got a win there last year with this paint scheme. Very interesting to do mainly black paint scheme for NTT Data. A lot of them have been blue for the main color with that sponsor. But obviously you got gray and then the blue kind of worked in, so more of a different design going on here. So I like how they're changing it up a little bit, not sticking to necessarily one standard scheme for like the same team or whatever. Obviously the 10 there. Very nice looking overall though. Just wish this thing would focus a little better when it's closer up. Next is Tony Kanaan's number 14 Chevrolet with Big Machine Vodka as a sponsor. So all black race car here, pretty much just silver for where the sponsors are. Very different look. With all black race car, but pretty clean and simple that way. Nothing too fancy for the design, but pretty nice sleek looking race car though. Next you have Graham Rahal's number 15 Total Honda. This is a very interesting looking car. That's how they've got the Total logo kind of wrapped around the side there. It's very interesting, but obviously you got the black, the red, and the white all mixed in here. And obviously they've got kind of the patriotic type looking number 15. I always find that interesting how the 15 has like the design to it on the inside of the number. Don't really see that a whole lot. And you've got the sponsor there, which you don't see too often as well there either. But a very nice looking car as well. A lot of these cars look really nice though too. The air screen works well for them. So next we've got Santino Ferrucci's number 18 Honda here with Sealmaster as your sponsor. So very good looking car. You got the black, the red, but then you've got that yellow there. Really makes it pop there. Well, you got kind of a face there with the eye, and then like the grin of the teeth there, kind of coming through on both sides. You can see it pretty well there. But very cool. That yellow really makes it pop with the black and the red. Really nice looking design here. Santino Ferrucci now, it looks like he's trying to work on a NASCAR career as he's doing some Xfinity Series starts this year, and I know he's doing the Indy 500, I believe, as well. But very cool there. So still doing some IndyCar, so be interesting if he fully takes the crossover and does NASCAR, tries to do that full time. And then next we have Ed Carpenter's U.S. Space Force. Yes, it is the Space Force, not the Air Force here. Something different with the new branch of the military here. So something that's not talked about very much. Pretty cool looking livery here. I guess I should say not just paint scheme. Otherwise the IndyCar fans probably aren't going to really like me as much. But we've got the black base with kind of this grayish silver going on here. Kind of adds to that. Cool there on the front. And obviously you got the red in the tires there because this was the paint scheme for the Indy 500. So this is a pretty accurate car since it's on the oval. Well, since they don't do a 1/64 scale for the road course configuration, at least not at the moment. Granted, they only really use this, at least for the upcoming 2021 season. I think they're only racing it at the 2 Texas races, and the Indy 500, as the other oval at Gateway usually uses the road course configuration since it's a shorter track. But, yeah. And then next we have Simon Pagenaud's number 22 Menard Chevrolet. It's again, as within past years here, we've got that bright Dayglow yellow going on here. That little bit of red and black really makes it pop. Really is eye-catching and easy to see out there on the track. Flying around a few hundred miles an hour, so... Again, not too much difference from past years. Obviously, you've got the new aero screen on there as well. I have noticed that the numbers are a little bit smaller here with the trying to make room for that aero screen. But otherwise, very similar past years. A very nice looking paint scheme. Next is Zac Veatch's number 26 Gainbridge Honda. It's one of the Andretti Autosport cars. Nice looking one here. Obviously the same car number and sponsor that Colton Herta just won with. So he shifted over to the 26 for the 2021 season. A little bit different livery. I know they changed it up for the 2021 year. Obviously they keep a pretty similar design between the Andretti Autosport cars to the year, but pretty cool here with the black base, but then you've got yellow and blue kind of mixed in different points, and they got like the arrow kind of going on here. It's very cool. Next is Alexander Rossi's 27 Napa Honda. Again, very similar to last year. Again, the same design with the Andretti cars as well there. The blue and the yellow. Very nice overall. And this one you have a second Alexander Rossi. This is a 27 Auto Nation, so you don't see it very often with IndyCar diecast getting a second diecast release for a different sponsor. That's very cool. You got Auto Nation here, the gray base, and then the pink that really makes this car pop there on the track. So very cool to see another livery made. And we've got James Hinchcliffe's number 29 Genesis Honda. Very orange looking race car here with a little bit of gray and white mixed in as well. Very nice. Obviously got the red for the Indy 500. I believe he did run a few other races as well last year with this car, but Very nice looking overall. And then next we have Connor Daly's number 47 U.S. Space Force. Or not Space Force, sorry. Get mixed up with the Ed Carpenter. This is the U.S. Air Force here that he ran at the Indy 500. I believe that was the only race that he ran this. Number 47. Otherwise, he was in the 20 and the 59 last year. But obviously, the bright orange here to commemorate the Air Force. Very nice overall. And next, we have Fernando Alonso, who finally made the Indy 500 again. I know he did, I think, back in 2016 as well, after getting bumped in 2019 with the roof mortgage Chevrolet for Arrow McLaren. But a very different looking race car with dark blue and kind of this light greenish blue going on, kind of a teal, and then the white. Very cool looking race car overall, and obviously the red on the tires for the Indy 500. And next we have Colton Herta, number 88 Capstone Honda. It's really cool to see the number 88 made here, but now they ended that team and shifted Herta over to the main Andretti Autosport in the number 26 there. Obviously this was Harding Steinberger Racing, but obviously it was part of Andretti too, because you've got that silver there, tip that all the Andretti cars have. Again, very nice. I really like the green on here, and obviously the number 88 with Dale Jr. vibes going on. But very nice. The green and the white go together pretty good here. Last one here you've got out of the package is number 98 Surge, I think is just how you say it, for Marco Andretti. Another alternate paint scheme. Obviously had his US Concrete made. I did not get it because I had last year's. Cool to see another alternate scheme released for IndyCar. So it looks really nice. Just got the white with the blue here going on. Pretty nice, sleek looking race car. I do want to show you right here. This is your packaging. Obviously, right, how you've got the drivers' faces there now. Colton Herta. All the different drivers on the different packaging. And then one other one I want to show you is a special one here that was made. It's Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s iRacing car, where he did the one Pro Invitational IndyCar event during the pandemic there. So it was really cool that they made a diecast of it as well, especially for all the Dale Jr. fans like I am there. So I think a lot of NASCAR fans probably took a close eye at this. We're Dale Jr. fans in the IndyCar, but not the only time you'll see Dale Jr. doing IndyCar racing. I don't think he's going to do anything in real life, but he did do some iRacing stuff with some of the top IndyCar drivers. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this diecast review. I'll probably put a list of all the ones I reviewed here in the description, and I'll probably also do in the description all the other ones that were produced that I did not get. Obviously there are a few more coming out. I know Spencer Pigot is number 45, I believe, that's supposed to be getting made, and another number 15 for Graham Rahal that's supposed to come out, and obviously Takuma Sato's Indy 500 win, as well as a podium set. And be sure to head over to Circuit Blue Diecast or Plan B Sales. Check them out. I think some of that stuff that still has to come in, you can still pre-order, and you can pre-order a lot of the 2021 diecasts as well as a lot of other racing memorabilia. And be sure to use code Corey K88 at checkout there for free shipping on orders over $20. Hope you guys all enjoyed this diecast review. This is Corey Klatt signing off.